What's up, guys? It's Jared here. So I see this all the time. People think a VPN is enough to protect their accounts, run automations, manage multiple profiles, whatever they're doing. You've seen the ads, right? Like NordVPN, ExpressVPN, Surfshark, list really goes on. And they are great for what they're built for. But if you're using a VPN, thinking it's gonna keep your Instagram accounts alive or stop you from getting banned on, Amazon, TikTok, it really is not. And I'm gonna show you exactly why. Today I'm breaking down what a VPN is compared to a mobile proxy and what each one actually does and who it's actually meant for. So let's start with the VPN because everyone's heard of them and most people don't actually understand what's happening under the hood. A VPN does two things. It encrypts your traffic so your internet provider or whoever's running your Wi-Fi can't see what you're doing, and it masks your IP address by routing it through one of their own servers, the VPN servers. That's what a VPN does. And for the average person who just wants to watch Netflix from another country or use public Wi-Fi safely, that's perfect. VPNs are built for privacy and geo unblocking, so they definitely do that well, but here's the problem. The IP address a VPN gives you comes from a data center. And this data center is gonna give you server IPs. And every major platform like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Amazon, they know what data center IP ranges look like. Those ranges are literally public info, so the second you connect through a VPN and try to access the social media site that you're trying to go on, they're gonna know it is a data center IP, and therefore your account is definitely gonna have a lower trust score compared to a cellular IP. On top of that, VPN IPs are heavily shared across hundreds to even thousands of users simultaneously. So when you do get on that platform, not only do you run the risk of having a lower trust score, you actually run the risk of sharing the exact same IP at the exact same time with another user, which inevitably is going to affect your account even more. What a mobile proxy actually does. So instead of routing through a data center server IP, you'll actually be routing through a mobile connection, whether that be 4G or 5G. Regardless, it's a mobile connection and not a data center one. And the IP that you'll be using when connecting to the platform will come from an actual carrier, whether that be Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T. Now, the thing with mobile IPs, and one of the reasons why they are superior to other proxies and VPNs, it's really hard to tell if you are a bot or an agency running something at scale. It's really hard to tell because with mobile IP ranges, at any given moment, you might be sharing an IP with another user on the exact same platform. But in the eyes of the platforms, you can't really differentiate them because there's too many human users in the IP range. So basically what I'm trying to get at is platforms won't ban mobile IPs because if they did, they would actually end up banning real human users as well. So as a result, mobile IPs have the highest trust score of any IP type. So now the key differences here. So IP type, VPN is a data center IP. So this is gonna be like a robot looking IP and you're gonna get flagged very fast. And as for mobile carrier IPs, the trust score is higher because it comes from an actual mobile carrier. So it's going to be really hard to differentiate you from a regular user connected to their platform. Another thing is the IP sharing aspect. Once again, VPNs will be shared with thousands of random users doing, who knows what. But when it comes to mobile IP, once again, if they were to ban you, they're going to ban hundreds to thousands of real users. So assuming the mobile proxy that you're on is dedicated, like Centricell mobile proxies, then you'll be fine. Now, another thing is the IP rotation. VPNs just switch to another data center IP. So you'll be connected to one, and then you want to switch over, you're just going to get connected to another server. And regardless, they're both data center IPs, so it's bad either way. Now, with mobile proxies, you are actually able to rotate on demand. At least at Centricell, we don't put limits on rotations. So at any given moment, you could be connected to one real looking IP and boom, you use a rotation link, which we issue. This is what it's called right here. So this is the rotation link. Assuming it's a dedicated proxy, you just click the link and your proxy will be rotated. Anyways, so mobile proxies essentially just allow you to rotate to a fresh carrier IP whenever you want. And yeah, so VPNs are built for privacy. Mobile proxies are better suited for operations, multi-accounting, and automations. So once again, if you are browsing privately, geo-locked, if you have geo-locked content, you're on public Wi-Fi, you're not managing accounts, or none of that, then I would highly recommend a VPN. Because the quality of your IP doesn't really matter. You just want to switch your location or bypass a site that blocks your IP range. And mobile proxies, they are for multi-accounting, automations, ad accounts, bans, shadow bans, even scraping as well. If you're scraping or anything SEO related, Reddit, very good. Mobile proxies are the way to go. So if you guys are ready to make the switch from a VPN to something that actually works for what you're doing, click the first link in the description or head on over to centralcell.com. All our proxies run on real mobile devices that we actually own. Once again, they're real SIMs on real USA carrier networks, and our devices are 100% private. We offer instant rotation and unlimited data. If you want to learn how to actually set one up, I've got a full tutorial on how to set up a mobile proxy on an iPhone. So I'll leave that at the end of the video. Drop a comment if you're currently using a VPN in your operation and if you want a free mobile proxy trial, or message us on Telegram for a faster response. And drop a like if this was helpful, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.